Good morning. I'm Dottie Storer. My pronouns are she and her. Reverend Krista Taves and I welcome you to Eliot Chapel. Joining us is Madeline Harris for Sunday pastoral care. See her if something is weighing on your heart. If you have young children staying with you in the service and they start getting restless, you're welcome to take them to the fellowship hall where there is a live feed of the service and they can run all they want. Young families, there are snacks for the kids after service in Adams Hall, and you're welcome to take your younger children to the playground. A special welcome to our guests. Thank you for being here. Our welcome person is Lynn Murphy. Lynn's up here. She's here for everything that you might need. There are guests. Well, almost. There are guest forms at both entrances to the sanctuary and at the QR code on the screen so that we can stay in touch. Please join us for coffee hour and take a blue mug so we'll be sure to welcome you. If you're a member or a friend, look for people with blue cups and be sure to personally welcome our guests. Our online coffee hour is at 1:30. And now I invite you, as you wish, to join us in our welcome today by responding with, "You are welcome here" at the end of each statement. And at the end of our welcome, joining me in saying, "And it is good to be together." If you are Black, brown, white, indigenous, APIA, whatever your origins, you are welcome here. If you are an immigrant, a refugee, or a person without documentation, you are welcome here. If you believe in God all the time, some of the time, or none of the time, you are welcome here. If you have a disability, visible or invisible, or are neurodiverse, you are welcome here. If you have been here 100 times or just came today, you are welcome here. If you want for nothing or struggle each day to make it through, you are welcome here. No matter whom you love or what your gender identity, you are welcome here. For this is a community of diversity, of love, and of justice. And it is good to be together. The Unitarian Universalist Service Committee has joined with Free DC to sponsor a national event this weekend called We Are All DC. They have asked everyone who can to go to DC this weekend. They are asking congregations to gather outside either before or after Sunday service and make noise. Cheer, bang pots and pans, beat drums. We are going to gather outside immediately after the service and make noise for about 5 minutes, then head to coffee hour. Let us enter into the spirit of worship. The flaming chalice is the symbol of Unitarian Universalism. We light a chalice to signify that we are entering sacred space. Our chalice lighting words are from Katie Savani Gelfand. We light this chalice as a symbol of reunion. We reunite in this sanctuary to share the flow of our hearts with one another. We gather together in ritual to celebrate our fountains of joy, to hold each other through storms of grief, to guide one another through rapids of transformation, to rest together on ponds of stillness. Together we honor the spirit of water in its many forms and its life-giving essence. Please rise in body or spirit for our opening hymn, O Healing River, and remain standing for our congregational covenant. The words are on the screen. Good morning.
I am going to sing this through one time since this is new to the congregation, and then I invite you to join me back on the first verse and we'll sing it all the way through. All right? Oh, healing river, send down your waters, send down your waters upon this land. Oh, healing river, send down your water and wash the blood from off the sand. Oh, healing river, send down your waters, send down your waters upon this land. Oh, healing rivers, send down your waters and wash the blood from off the sand. This land is parching, this land is burning. No seed is growing in the barren ground. Oh, healing river, send down your waters. Oh, healing river, send your waters down. Let the seed of freedom awake and flourish. Let the deep roots nourish the tall stalks rise. Oh, healing river, send down your waters. Oh, healing river, from out of the skies.
In Unitarian Universalism, covenants are the sacred promises we make to one another for how we want to be with each other. Please join me in speaking our congregational covenant. As a free congregation, we promise to one another our mutual trust and support. To create beloved community, we promise to be kinder to each other than we have to be, to listen fully to each other with an open mind and heart, to speak responsibly and respectfully, and to find ways to improve our church for all members and friends. Please be seated. Every week, we share our offering with a community organization that reflects our values and commitment to service. This month, we are sharing our plate with Nurses for Newborns, which provides critical health care services through their nursing home visiting program to infants and expecting mothers who experience a wide range of medical, economic, environmental, and social risks. As we prepare to give, we welcome the presence of children in the sanctuary. Together, young and old, we practice generosity. knowing our gifts create ripples of love and care in our community. Let us give joyfully. You're welcome to donate through the plate or through the QR code on the screen in an order of service, or text Eliot, E-L-I-O-T, and shared plate, one word, plus the amount you wish to give to 73256. A link in the reply text will take you to our secure giving platform where you can complete your transaction. Let us be a generous people. Please join me in dedicating this offering to the work of the church, which is weaving a tapestry of love and action. We dedicate our lives, and these are offerings.
Good morning. Good morning. What a beautiful day. I wish it was raining. So I'm having a bit of a dilemma in reading the children, the Time for All Ages. I added all kinds of really, really fun stuff because the church was filled with kids for the first service. And I thought, you don't need all the fun stuff. But then I'd like, do you need all the fun stuff? Okay, you're going to get all the fun stuff. And I thought, this is going to be a more serious service, no kids. But then I'm like, no, that's not giving you the full benefit. And we all need ways to pay attention, right? Just because we're not kids anymore. Because I always did all kinds of stuff to make sure they paid attention through the whole service. So they had to hear words with cues, with sounds. And they did, I think. So this is a story called The Stream. It's a retelling of a traditional tale. And for this, you have one word, a one-word response. And it goes like this. Whoa! That's it. Whoa! So whenever you see me do two hands, whoa! Now, if I have just one hand, it's this side, this hand, that side. Let's try that. Whoa! 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 All right. Who said you didn't want to have fun today? All right. So here is our story. High on a mountain, a little stream sprang from its hidden source. It flowed down the mountainside, sometimes leaping and bubbling, other times drifting lazily or going underground. But it was never stopped by any obstacle in its way. One day, it reached the edge of a vast desert. Just one more obstacle to overcome, it thought to itself. Nothing has ever stopped me from flowing, and I shall surely overcome this obstacle too. And so the stream flung itself at the desert, but then it trickled away into nothingness, swallowed up by the dry, hot sand. This couldn't be right. It was a stream, unstoppable, flowing to its destiny. So it tried again, and... Whoa! 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 This was terrible. It was still swallowed up by the sand. There had to be a way. So the stream said to itself, well, if the wind can cross the desert, so can the stream. And then, whoa, the desert echoed back the words. If the wind can cross the desert, so can the stream. Desert, said the sand, I know I must cross over you, but every time I try, your sand swallows me up. I don't understand. And the desert said, no, you don't. You can't use the old methods that worked further up the mountain. I'm a whole different thing. If you keep doing it the old way, you will disappear or turn into marshland. You must trust the wind to carry you across the desert. Whoa! What? Said the stream. Trust the wind? How do I do that? And the desert said, you must allow yourself to be absorbed with the wind. But the stream didn't like this idea. I don't want to lose myself by being absorbed by the wind. But that's what the wind does, said the stream. This is how you'll be carried across the desert, then fall as rain and become a stream again. But I won't be the same stream. No, you won't be the same stream. But let the wind carry you, and the real heart of you, the essence of you, will be born again on the other side, to flow a new course, to be a river that you can't even imagine from where you are standing now. Something deep in the stream had a memory of a wind that can be trusted. So the stream took a deep breath and... Whoa! 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 The stream flung itself up and surrendered to the power of the wind. Whoa! Whoa! The wind raised up the vapor of the stream and carried it in strong, loving arms, high above the hot desert sand, and let it fall at the top of a new mountain. And the stream began to understand who it really was and what it meant to be a stream. And that is the end of the story. Thank you. And so now our prayer is also collaborative. It's called The Work of Creation by Israel Bufardi. And there's some sounds that I'm going to teach you for this prayer. Now, often in a prayer, we take 3 deep breaths at the beginning, right? Well, today we're going to put a little sound to those breaths. We're going to go in and out. Very good. Then there's going to be the sound of a wild ocean. And the sound of crashing waves. This is the fun one. A sea monster. And who can whistle? All right. So those sounds are breathe in and out. The wild ocean. Waves crashing on the shore. And a sea monster. And finally, the whistle. All right, we are ready to pray. So find a comfortable position in your seat and close your eyes if you wish. And let's take a deep breath in and out. And find the restorative power of air and water. We must breathe to live, but our bodies also need water to survive. Our bodies are more than half water. The air we breathe contains tiny droplets of water vapor. Can you feel them in your breath, flowing in and out of your body like waves gently rolling in and out from the shore? Now notice your feet on the floor. Stamp your feet so you can really feel them and feel your connection to this chapel and its old stone walls and its old foundation grounded in the earth, connecting us to the generations who have gathered here before us. Ancient Hebrew tradition says that before the earth was created, the world was a wild ocean full of dangerous sea monsters. Our world may sometimes feel like a wild ocean. We may feel like we are fighting against impossibly strong sea monsters. But the waters are as mighty and powerful as the sea monsters. And that power runs in and out. May we feel the rhythm of our breath like the powerful waves crashing on the shores, turning and tumbling the largest boulders into the tiniest grains of sand. As we breathe in and out, may we feel the restorative power of air and water nourishing the cells of our bodies, giving us the power to pursue our wildest dreams for our community and for our world. And as you breathe, notice the sounds, the whistle of the wild ocean, crashing like the powerful waves. May we find our strength to begin the work of creation. Let us enter into a time of silence. Let us speak the names of those we would hold in our love and care. Let us take a moment in honor of Chad Keller, member of this congregation, who died at Barnes Jewish Hospital on September 4th, 2025, of complications from cancer. In the spirit of that love which is greater than we can imagine, this we pray. Amen, and blessed be. Let us remain seated for a meditative hymn 100, I've Got Peace Like a River.
I got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain, I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like an ocean in my soul. got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops. I've got tears like the raindrops in my soul. I've got strength like the mountains. I've got strength like the mountains. I've got strength like the mountains in my soul. I've got strength like the mountains. I've got strength like the mountains. I've got strength like the mountains in my soul.
So just to give you advance warning, there may be times in this message where you will hear the code words for the sounds that we made this morning, from the very beginning with our whoa to all the others that we just did. So this is how I got the kids to listen to the whole thing. So many of us brought water today from somewhere in the St. Louis area that is important to us. Maybe you brought water from a favorite park, or a creek that you and your kids play in, or a pool that you swim in, or from the water fountain at your favorite library. Maybe you brought water from the Missouri River or the Merrimack River, which both flow into the Mississippi River. And maybe you brought the water from the tap in your home because that's the most special place for you. And if you didn't bring water, imagine where you would have brought your water from. All the tap water in the St. Louis region, including from Metro East, comes directly from the Mississippi or Missouri rivers, or deep in the aquifers that are connected to these rivers. And do you know how the Mississippi and the Missouri rivers are filled? No. Well, let me tell you then. The water that flows through them comes from the wild Gulf of Mexico, whose water launches up into the wind, whoa, just like the stream when it reached the desert. And then the wind carries the vapor all over this country, dropping as rain from Louisiana and Texas all the way to Western Canada. And the rain runs through the creeks and streams and lakes and rivers. It seeps into the ground, all of it ending up in the Mississippi River, which flows where? Back to the Gulf of Mexico, where it starts all over again. So the water that you're carrying today is about halfway or a little bit more through a huge journey that's, whoa, pretty amazing. But it gets even better. Our bodies are more than half water. And because we live here, the water in our bodies comes from the Gulf of Mexico. When we cry, the water in our tears is from the Gulf of Mexico. When you cut yourself, the water in your blood is from the Gulf of Mexico. When you sweat or blow your nose, the water is from the Gulf of Mexico. So our bodies are part of this huge cycle where the water from the Gulf launches up, whoa, becomes vapor, whoa, and then falls as rain and eventually flows right back into the wild waters of the Gulf, where it begins again. As Unitarian Universalists, we talk a lot about the interdependent web of all existence. It's very important to us. It is central to us, this understanding that we are radically connected to each other. Sometimes we speak about this connection mystically, using the language of love and spirit. But we are also connected through our bodies, literally, ecologically, by the water we drink and the food we eat that is watered by the same waters that we drink. And this interconnectedness, this ecological interconnectedness, tells us to respect the earth and to not think of ourselves as any more special than the other species. We all come from the earth and the water it provides, and we will go back to that earth. But it also means, in the mystical way, that we teach ourselves to look at other human beings as being part of us, even if we don't know them, even if we don't like them, even if we don't agree with them, if they speak a different language or have a different culture or religion, even if we don't understand each other. We are connected to everyone, whether we like them or not, understand them or not, because the same water in them is also in us. That is where the spirit meets the earth, and we all become one. It fills all our bodies and keeps us alive. This weekend, a lot of people have been standing in the streets of cities and towns all over this beautiful country. We are like a wild sea, gathering like crashing waves on the shore. And all this weekend, we have been gathering for the people in Washington, D.C. This is how I explained it to the children this morning, so they could understand it. The people who live there are having a very hard time because too many troops and police officers have been sent there for the wrong reasons. Our troops and police officers are supposed to protect us. But in Washington, D.C., they are being told to ignore that. Many brave people are in the streets talking to the troops and the police officers, reminding them of their real job, which is to serve us. And we here in St. Louis, we're connected to the people on the streets and the police officers and the troops, both in our hearts and in our bodies, because guess what? They get their water too from the moist air of the Gulf of Mexico that crashes on the shore like large waves, plus the wild waters of the Atlantic Ocean. They are also literally, bodily part of us. We are one. And that is why people are standing in streets all over this country shouting the words, "We are all DC." Let's practice that. We are all DC, because we are worried that the bad things in DC could come to other places. And we can't let that happen without speaking out, because that's who we are as Unitarian Universalists, committed to freedom and democracy and the radical interconnectedness of all things. Our Unitarian Universalist Service Committee has asked all of our congregations to go to our front lawns after worship and make some noise to let everyone know that we side with love. We side with respect and kindness and democracy and human rights and the Constitution of this great country that we love. Now, some of you brought pots and pans or noisemakers and drums, and if you did, let's hear them now. Or your voices. Because all of us have our voices. And parents, I want you to know that this is very safe. but it is your call regarding your children's participation. It is our turn to be like the stream, flowing down the mountain, launching into the wind to be carried over the desert, and then falling as rain on the other side. Let us live this truth that we are truly one in body and spirit because our lives depend on it. This is how we create peace and center in love. Amen and blessed be. I invite you to rise in body and spirit for a new hymn to us that Nadia is going to teach us that we're also going to sing through our water communion.
Ready? I return to myself, here where I belong. I am coming home, like a bird to its nest, like a river to the ocean. I am coming home. I return to myself, here where I belong. I am coming home, like a bird to its nest, like a river to the ocean. I am coming home.
So we will want the speakers on for all three of us, okay? In the back. Just as the stream flows from the mountain down to the sea, our lives have flowed together into this time and place, creating the blessed of beloved community where all are held and valued.
Many of us have brought water from somewhere in the St. Louis area that is special to us. Today, we are going to join those waters together because we know that we need each other. We cannot simply flow of our own power. We need each other like the stream needed the wind to carry it across the desert. If you did not bring water with you, there are pitchers of water on the front table. Pour some into the bowl to represent the water you would have brought. If you are joining us online, you may wish to place your water in front of you with a bowl to the side. If you are here for the first time, you're welcome to participate. Our communion tables are always open. All are invited. You're also welcome to observe.
So this is how we will do our water communion. We'll begin with a few moments of silence to center. And the silence will be broken when David begins to play the song we just sang. First, we will ask those who have mobility issues to raise their hand, and we will bring the bowl to you first. Then we'll bring the bowl back, and Dottie and I will invite the rest of you to come forward. We'll start with the balcony and the south rows. Come forward, place your water, some of your water in the bowl, and then go back around to your seat. Then we'll sing the song through. Then we'll go to the middle rows, and you will come down this aisle, place your water, and then go back up to your seats. And then we will end with the north aisle, the north rows, and you will go up this aisle and down. And we will create a counterclockwise circle of movement, kind of like a hurricane when you think about it. So if you're joining us online, you are welcome to pour your water into the bowl when you feel it is right for you.
All of you will file by the map at the back of the sanctuary, either after you pour your water or before. When you get to the map, take a push pin and push it in the map to show where you got your water. Then, at the end of the service, we'll put the map in Adams Hall during coffee hour, and you'll be able to see the special places of the people you've worshiped with. We will take a picture of the map and post them online on our Eliot Chapel UUers Facebook group so that those of you at home can see the map as well.
And if you're on YouTube, you are welcome to tell us in the comments where your water is from, and then after the service, we'll add a push pin for you as well so that we know that you are with us and you know that you are with us. So let us enter into a time of prayerful silence, reflecting on the waters we've gathered and the winds that carry us.
Listen to the waters, calling us like rivers, running to the sea.
No, please be seated.
If you would like the
thank
bowl
you.
brought to you, please raise your hand. Krista will carry the bowl to those requesting it.
Okay.
It was over there.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I didn't see you.
Somewhere in here. Take it out quick enough. Thank you. Participated in the first service. So they works.
They can just walk around again.
I return to myself, here where I belong. I am coming home, like a bird to its nest, like a river to the ocean. I am coming home.
Listen to the waters, calling us like rivers, running to the sea. We invite those in the balcony and the south rows to come forward.
I return to myself, here where I belong. I am going home, like a bird to its nest, like a river to the ocean. I am coming home.
Listen to the waters, calling us like rivers running to the sea. We welcome those in the center rows to come forward down the south aisle and then up the north aisle. The choir participated in the first service already.
Good to see you, Donna.
I already got a pin. Hey, hello, dear. Good to see you. I'm in a real play. Merrimack Community College. I'm taking an acting class, and the play is The Dead Man's Cell Phone. It's a dark comedy about separation and technology and death and first week of October, starting on Wednesday through Saturday nights. Professor Roballo, Michelle Roballo, and she's the director of the play. This is the last play. She's the head of the department. She's the last one. This is the last play she's doing.
Return to myself, here where I belong. I am going home, like a bird to its nest, like a river to the ocean. I am coming home.
Listen to the waters, calling us like rivers, running to the sea. We invite those in the north rows to come forward. In that direction, around the back, and then here.
return to myself, here where I belong. I am coming home, like a bird to its nest, like a river to the ocean. I am coming home. I return to myself, here where I belong. I am coming home, like a bird to its nest, like a river to the ocean. I am coming home. I am coming home.
Background noise. Music.
I return
No.
to myself.
No more singing.
Here
Just
where I
music in the
belong.
background.
We pour this water for members and friends who cannot be with us. We love you and are with you in spirit. We pour this water for the people of LA and DC as they fight for democracy and resist the illegal occupation of their cities. We pour this water for the people of Israel, Palestine, Ukraine, Colombia, Venezuela, Ethiopia, Sudan, Lebanon, Syria, and so many more, all embroiled in war. We pour this water for the thousands who are being detained, denied due process, deported, and for the millions who are living in fear of the same fate. We pour this water for all who suffer, wherever they may be. We pour this water for healing, for cleansing, for forgiving, for loving more fully and more intentionally.
Let us pray. Blessed be these waters gathered by this beloved community. Blessed be the hands that gathered these waters. Blessed be the sharing of our lives, making this community a fount of living water for all who choose to come here. Blessed be those whose lives are touched by these waters, that their thirst may be quenched. Blessed be this community of memory and hope, which in its coming together and its sharing of joy and sorrow, struggle and triumph, blesses all who come here and makes these waters holy. Amen, and blessed be. I invite you to rise in body or spirit for our closing hymn, 1064, Blue Boat Home, and you are welcome to join in with your noisemakers so we can practice before we go outside.
Oh, below me I feel no motion, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the
Let us extinguish our chalice and share our benediction. We extinguish this chalice, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
We will keep a place for you wherever you may go. We'll sustain this home of faith and love we've come to know. Go in peace, bring hope to hearts that yearn. We will keep a place for you till you return.
And now, may the Spirit of life hold you. May love bless you, and may joy find a place in your days. Go in peace.